raid. Yeah, just on a quick break, but we're getting back to the Space and Rocket Review now. But it, you know, Uncle Raiders, thank you very much. It's a day to shred.
Going throttle.
You know what I mean? It's a day to shred because the Ozman passeth. This Uncle 84-month resub. Anyway, Uncle Raiders, thank you very much for the raid. Uncle, what were you up to? A Dutch Kerbal player. Oh. Play Crazy Train? I don't know how to play Crazy Train. I'll learn it though. Dutch Kerbal streamer. Anyway, thank you very much for the raid, man. I do appreciate it. My gosh, I know why you play the song. I hear it right now. Rip. Yep. A little bit more, and then we'll jam real quick. Ozzy's one of the best, dude. Yeah. Onkel equals uncle in German. Oh, yeah. In Deutsch is uncle. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yummy, yummy. Very good, very good. Danke schon for the raid. What would you say the easiest song for you to play is? Big Balls. Yeah, rip to the Oz, man. Ozzy passed away today, guys, but I mean, to be honest with you, we were lucky we had him this long. We were lucky he was here this long, dudes. With the amount of abuse that guy went through. You didn't even know that he died, just heard it. Yeah. I was just listening to Planet Caravan, man. It's a pretty good song. That's right, Chuck. That's very true. Without warning, was the words by. No? The Wizard? It's a great song, man. Oh, the auto VOD got nuked. Like, badly, by the way. The VOD that we were just doing, that VOD is totally toasted. It got claimed 7 times. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. What happened in there? I was listening to a lot of Black Sabbath. Yeah, worth it. Worth it. It's okay. It's just demonetized. It's not a big deal. You fight the claims, right? Depends. Depends, John. There's so many claims that come through, dude. An auto stream, it's just not monetized. It's not a big deal. You know, not that big of a problem. Yeah, I'm not in trouble or anything. It's just demonetization. Yeah. Uncle, you're getting off work now. I've been streaming for over 4 hours. That's enough for today. Hope you have a great time. Yeah, it'll be good. All right. So, a little bit of space news here. Before we start Summer Car, I was going to do a smaller space news today because we have a hard stop on this stream in about 4 hours. There is something I want to show you. Couple things. So we won't really have too much of an extended discussion here because I want to play my summer car and get some of my summer car done today, but let's Mummer Moose Days. Yeah. Okay, so NASA's Tracers mission, which we saw scrub a couple hours ago from the time of this VOD, has an update on the reason for the scrub. It's coming from Spaceflight Now. Hang on, just give me that notification. Yeah, all right. An update from the FAA News on the reason of the scrub of the NASA Tracers mission from Vandenberg. This information is preliminary and subject to change. A regional power outage in the Santa Barbara area disrupted telecommunications at the Los Angeles Air Route Traffic Control Center, which manages air traffic over the Pacific Ocean. As a result, the FAA postponed the SpaceX Falcon 9 Tracers launch on Tuesday, July 22nd. The FAA took this action to ensure the safety of the traveling public. Whoops. You got an emergency text from Santa Barbara County saying phones are down and to text 911 rather than call if I have an emergency. Ooh. That's not great. That's not great. Wow. This is as bad as the Ethernet switch on Artemis 1. Oh. That's great. So yeah, there you go. Tracers will probably launch tomorrow, and we'll be here for it. So, you guys want to see something cool? We have an update from Astra. Astra. Look at this. Yeah, Chuck, yeah. Space Y, as they're known. Okay. Hey, one man, what have you missed? Astra has an update. We could start there. That is insane slow motion. Yeah. Engine's still ramping up. Give it a second. There we go. Oh, yeah. There's the gas generator. And it's got, yeah, it seems to be open cycle, but it has some film cooling action going on there. Yeah, the transients during startup. You see that, Oculus? You see it chug for a second? That's pretty good, dude. That's, That's pretty good, dude. Like, see the generator is spooling up. T-tab's going. It gets the gas generator going. And watch, this thing will start shooting out. Okay, you're spooled. There he goes. Gas generator turns on. Engine should stop chugging like that. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's really nice. That's a nice. That engine's pretty happy, dude. Pretty happy. Do they have regular speed with audio? No. Yeah, as long as she looks nice and happy. Their gas generator is running a little lean. It's running a little lean. Do you see the so you see the unburnt liquid oxygen that's coming out of it? It's swirling with the hydrocarbons there. They're running a little lean on the gas generator, and I'm not 100% sure why. Yeah. Your mixture in the gas generator is not, unless I'm looking at this wrong. Kerosene engine, I would say that it's probably RP1, yeah. So yeah, green, that's T-tab. So what the T-tab is doing is it's getting the gas generator right here spinning up to speed, right? And then they'll ignite once it's spooled because this is so dang slow, right? There's the gas generator. That's gas generator ignition. The gas generator is connected to your RP1 and liquid oxygen impellers that'll start pumping fuel into the engine. So you see the gas generator turned on first because that's the fuel pump. You got to turn the fuel pump on first before you turn the engine on. So, right there is where you got a nice ignition. Keep in mind, this all happens about that fast, but yeah, their gas generator has a lot of GOX coming out of it, which means that it's running a little. They could probably, actually, you know what that tells me? They could probably squeeze more performance out of this thing. Last, please. No. Why does it look like that when it's not? Why is it not coming out uniformly? It's being film cooled, dude. They have somewhere they're dumping some of the gas generator exhaust into the nozzle. That's what this unburnt stuff is. It's the same stuff that's coming out of the gas generator dump. Main combustion looks rather unstable. Guys, this could have been just a less than 5 second start, dude. Judging by the video, I mean, does it? Oh no, it's still going. And they cut the video. I mean, it's definitely not dialed in if the gas generator mixture is wrong. But, they did, dude, we did get that is an update from Astra. It is an update. Like, something about that engine isn't totally happy, but it's doing okay. They probably have to mess with the startup sequence a little bit, but, propulsion hardware being tested. I always said don't count them out, and there you go. There you go. Pretty cool. So this next footage, and this is pretty much what the rest of the space news is, dudes. So Jack got out there. This is what he was basically doing yesterday when we were playing Cities, by the way. Jack's got some rather choice footage of lift boat Jill with the remains of the back of Booster 13. Oh, look. Mavic 4 shot. That boat looks so goofy. Ed, love the t-shirt. Thanks, mate. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? cool. So Jack's got footage. Gazer's got footage. Starship Gazer. How was the 700 like? Yeah, that definitely a little sooty. That thing has been down there for a little while. Oh, those valves are toast. Those valves are not, they're never gonna valve again. Ugh. Oof. Yeah, the AP lines aren't doing very well either. Man. You know what I can't get over? The boost, the engines don't look to be in that bad a condition, to be honest. That's it's a little weird. Mr. Yak has another picture. Huh. The nozzles look okay, yeah. You know, I hope NSF has one long-term plan of making one monster documentary series about the Starship program, given all the pictures, footage, etc. What do you gain by fishing this out? I have no idea, Hibbit. I don't have the answer to that question, dude. I saw this footage this morning, dude. I saw it this morning, and I'm just sitting there like, what does SpaceX gain from that? And I don't, I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's something. I'm sure they'll understand some valuable data from that booster. But also at the same time, like, it's junk. It's an old design. What do you gain from this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there's something, but you know, it's a pretty power move going and getting your old boosters and fishing them out. That's a pretty S tier move. Yeah, of course we're going to get it back. We believe in reusability. Why wouldn't we get it back? Right? Like, it's like, of course we'd get it back. Why wouldn't we get it back? You know, they said you couldn't buy $2 worth of moon rocks, let alone 2 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up. Replacing the shuttle. Oh, that's not funny. They fished it because it was too high. It was a marine hazard. They haven't got it until now because it was in Mexico. Huh. Well, whatever. Either way, it's still a cool thing to do. Still a cool thing, man. You ever wonder what the boosters look like that are at the bottom of the ocean? There you go. Lawn ornament next to Starhopper. Now that's a good idea. Man, all the care and attention it went in that went into building that stupid thing. Now it's just junk on a barge. It did its job though. That didn't prevent anybody from being able to dive down and get a look at their IP. Yeah. So, with that all being said, what boosters are still out there? That, what's out there? 7 is out there. I'm not sure that's in one piece, though. 8, 9, and 10 are out there. 11's out there. Oh no, they got part of 11 back. I remember they got part of 11 back, and yeah. Booster 7, Booster 9, Booster 10, Booster 11, Booster 14. Yeah. Huh. Which booster was it that they just fished out? That was Booster 13. And let's be real, they got the part that matters. And they got the part that matters intact, which is pretty crazy. Some of Booster 11 is out there. Booster 7 is out there, but that's in pieces. That was terminated in flight, so that thing is not in any discernible piece. 9 is out there. 10 is out there. 11 they got pieces back, and 14 is out there, but 14 is in pieces. 7 and 9 are probably a bit downrange. Yep. Yeah, interesting. It's still cool though, man. And this is coming from Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack and Jill Boyer. Haha. Jack and Jill. Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, I know that's not funny. That is such a strange looking ship. I don't think they'd make it a museum piece, even though that would be kind of cool. No deeper than the telescoping legs on the boat. So yeah, that means yeah, it's really shallow water, man. That's nuts, dude. I mean, it's trashed. I don't think you're going to get anything from this, but it's still cool. Still cool, man. All right. Guys, that's it. That's really all the space news right now. So, in other news, in car news, Methane Subcooler got his engine into his 77. Good job. Good job, man. If you're out there, Methane, good for you. Very nice. Looking good. Yep, yep, yep. And we completed all the frame rail repairs. The frame rails are... We got to grind down some welds and make everything nice and flat, but look. That's what we did. Any comment on the OSHA issues at Starbase? No. They'll sort themselves out, dude. It's a new thing. Once SpaceX kind of irons out more of the processes, dude, I'm not too worried. Yeah, as long as gotta keep people safe, but yeah. What's OSHA? Safety police. An actual quick space news. Are you feeling okay? Well, I want to play Summer Car. Even the bathrooms in the Tesla diner look sci-fi. Yeah. Great work on your Dodge, mate. So proud of the progress. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, I gotta take the trunk pan out. I put it in there just to see how it fit, Paul, and it's really not bad. The right side frame rail basically fit like a glove. Left side needs some massaging, but we knew that the left side rail was running a little low. I'm thinking we grind down the surf. I had to weld a lot of the spot welds up, right? We grind everything flat and make it nice, make it real nice. It'll fit no problem. Yeah. But, yeah, dude. It's crazy. I didn't think this would take this long to get to that point, but here we are. Really? Right in front of my OSHA handbook? Man, what's that? Oh, hold up. Hold on a second here. Okay, Phil, I'll check that in a second. guys can't see. Sorry, I got a little distracted by the guy doing a repeater. Hey, FYY, what's up? So this is at Oshkosh. Yeah, the guy flying that plane. The guy flying that plane was the next administrator of NASA. He's got his own MiG-29. Was that Cletus in the Turbonero? No. That's awesome. Yeah, that's Rook. That's Jared Isaacman. That was the guy that was going to run NASA until they decided that he wasn't going to run NASA. So now he just flies his MiG-29 around. That's not the only plane he knows. A guy owns an entire fighter squadron. Like, the Polaris program, guys, is not just doing the space flight missions. It's yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff going on here. He's freaking MiG. He's got a MiG-29. MiG-29s are cool, man. That's a nice plane. He's getting 5 F5s? Wait. Really? I mean, there he is with a couple of Alpha jets. Find no SLS in the back. The gift broke. What is this? Yeah! That's awesome! Bro, this guy has his own Air Force, man. That's so cool. F5Es, better known as MiG-28s. See? Freaking MiG-28. Dude. He's got to paint it. You got to paint them like that. You have to paint them like that. You can't not have them painted like that. Only if he gets the F-14. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That is very fair. It's because I was inverted. Yeah, exactly. Man. Here's something you didn't ask for, but you're going to get it because it's cool. That was the best way to do that? Or is that a tree? You said patriotic colors. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's the bet. That was the best way to do that. I agree, Rarest. Yeah, that's the. I mean, it's working. That's a Chinook pulling a tree. The latest in towed array SAM defeating technology. It's called board at work. That is something that exists, I suppose. Okay, let's see what else we got here. What else is on mine here? Axiom Space. One of many modules. Work on the Axiom station continues and has expanded with the acquisition of this multi-purpose logistics module. The MPLM will allow us to adapt and evolve, ensuring that we continue to meet the demands of our customers in low Earth orbit. They got a shuttle MPLM. That thing's been to space, you know. The old "Hey Lieutenant" story, yep. It looks like a whistling diesel video here, right? So, yeah, that thing's been to space, guys. Yeah, that's Raffaello, I think. That's what you said, Phil, right? Yeah, the space shuttle took it up in its payload bay. This is how the space shuttle resupplied the space station before it stopped flying. It would fly up with this in the payload bay, grab it, attach it to the space station. They'd unload the cargo, load new cargo up, put it back in the shuttle's payload bay, and bring it back down. Yep. It has a CBM on one side, but the cover's all over it. But yeah, that's real space hardware. That thing's been up in space and back. Donatello went to Lockheed Martin, and Leonardo is up in space. Yep. Yep. Where'd they put it on the ISS? Leonardo is it got renamed, jammed to the permanent multi-purpose module, and I believe it's on the nadir of Node 1, I think. Pretty sure. It's reusable Cygnus. It is reusable Cygnus. Cygnus is derived from that hellfish. Yeah, it's all made by Thales Alenia anyway. Too big for a Falcon 9? Falcon 9's not going to be able to do anything with this. It doesn't have any propulsion systems, dude. This thing is just quite actually just a hollow shell. Or airtight shell with a CBM on one side. That's it. Were they named after the turtles or the artists? They were made by Thales Alenia in Italy, so I'll let you answer that one. I'll let you figure it out. How much weight could the shuttle bring back from space? About 12 metric tons, 12,000 kilos, dude. Yeah, or about 25,000 pounds. It was designed to launch 52,000 pounds and bring back 25. I always tell people, Paul, like the shuttle could launch with a school bus in its payload bay, deploy this school bus onto orbit, leave it there, and then launch again and go and get it and bring it back down. You could do that. Node 1 Nadir. Yep, it got renamed to the PMM, Permanent Multi-Purpose Module. They're planning to launch this next year. Well, Archie, this is not... You're not launching this on anything. It has longeron pins. That's not going on anything. The only thing that could launch on is the shuttle. And let's be real, that ship kind of sailed. The other thing is that it's power element. So that's the plug right there. That needs to plug into the shuttle's payload bay, which... Yeah. Axiom is probably using this for research, if I had to guess. I mean, they said it will allow us to adapt and evolve, ensuring that we continue to meet the demands of our customers on one of many modules working the Axiom continues with the acquisition of this MPLM. They're probably using it to inform them on module design and whatnot. Yeah, the LDEF. That's right, Tate. Yeah, it's got a CBM. That is a common berthing mechanism. Yep. I thought it was Haven, not Axiom. Got the wrong private company making a private space station. My bad. I was going to say Archie. LOS. No, I turned the suppressor back on. I would say ground training, Phil, most likely. Where are the utility ports on the CBM? Behind that the white blankets. Behind the white blankets. All right. Anyway. So yeah. I'm just genuinely wondering where Jared Isaacman procured 5 Northrop F5s. So the F5 was an export fighter. Made by Northrop. Fun fact, its development led to the F-18. You can kind of see, if you squint, it kind of looks like an F-18. I'll be honest with you, dudes. It looks very... You're going to do with that thing? It looks very... Okay. I am very much used to looking at a T-38. I'm very much used to looking at a T-38, and a T-38 is a trainer two-seater version of an F-5. They're very similar. And it's just the single-seater version of this just looks weird. It just looks like the cockpit isn't big enough. See? They're pretty much the same plane. Only the T-38 doesn't have, like, the weapons pylons on it or anything. It just looks very strange to me. Thoughts on the F-20? The Tiger Shark. I mean, it's cool. I don't know too much about the Tiger Shark, to be honest with you, Bright. Oh, is it a single? Does it have a single engine? Wait, it's got a single engine. The Tiger Shark looks like if you asked AI to render you a T-38 and it didn't know what to do. That's what that looks like. It's basically the F-5EX of its day. Modernized F-5 with F-16's F-100 engine. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's weird. I think it looks better with those. I mean, what does the F-5 have? It should have J-85s in it, if I'm remembering right. At least that's what the T-38 has in it. I would assume it's something similar. Yeah, J-85 G21. Yeah, just a straight turbojet. Oh, tank baffling. F5 engines were really unreliable? J-85's unreliable? You sure about that? Hey, Black Eagle, I just went back to the beginning of the stream and I just wanted to say Astra's engine does not have a gas generator because it's tap-off. It's a licensed version of a Firefly Reaver. Oh. Interesting. They may have done something to that thing. But, yeah, whatever. All good. Yeah, dude, the cockpit just doesn't look right because I'm so used to seeing that. Like I said, the T-38 is basically a two-seater version of the F-5. Old as dirt now? What do you mean, the F-5? Yeah, of course. It's from the mid to late 70s, dude. Like I said, if you squint and look at this thing, it kind of looks like an F-18. It's because this led to the F-18's development. Actually, McDonnell Douglas stole it, the design, but, you know, it's fine. Look. F-5 was also developed into a dedicated reconnaissance aircraft with the RF-5 Tiger Eye. The F-5 also served as the starting point for a series of design studies, which resulted in the YF-17 and the FA-18. Note that the FA-18 says McDonnell Douglas. Yep, McDonnell Douglas designed it with Northrop, right? And then they just said, "Now this is ours." It's kind of funny, actually. The YF-17 led to the F-18. Cool. You still play Flight Simulator? Not anymore? Question. I haven't played it in a little while. But yeah, Rook said he got a couple of these things. He said he procured 5 of the damn things. Yeah, you just go buy planes. You just go buy planes. Wait, what did you do to that F-5? Oh, NASA, no. Hmm. When was that picture taken? F-5N Tiger II jets standby on the flight line at MCAS Beaufort, January 27th. Uploaded 2022. Oh, air adversaries. Oh, MiG-28s. Op-4s. They're still using them? Cool. Cool. You know, that's not painted like the same paint scheme as Iranian jets at all. And that one totally isn't painted like Chinese stuff. Never mind the red star on the back. Do human parts have methane? I don't know, man. Ask a biologist. Dude, seriously, these are all everybody else's paint schemes, dude. Oh no. I mean, that's the point. Yeah, right. I wonder, that's what I mean, dude. I wonder where Rook got them from. Maybe he got them from the Marines. Government auction, baby. Marine Fighter Trading Squadron 401, VMFT-01 is an it's an op force. Cool. Oh, it's a Kafir. Yeah, I got it. Cool. All right, dudes. Well, that was about an hour. And that's good enough. That's all the space news there is around. We will talk more about planes and Oshkosh and stuff tomorrow. You should check out the pilot. Is this live? I mean, I'm not sure how we don't really have permission to really stream this much, but
Street Ride. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Skip Stewart.
definitely can't listen to that. You more men on another monitor. Oh, okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. You're good. Dude, look at all of them stacked in a row. Bro. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Dude. Okay. That's the ground. That's the ground. Okay. Okay. Dude, that's really close. I've never been there, Entropy. I would love to go. Oh, that looks like fun. That looks like fun. I'm not making any mistake here. I would blow chunks, but that's yeah, I'd be thrown up. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this space news. It's just a shorter one today, just an hour. We're gonna get into my summer car here for the next couple hours here. So I'm gonna jog the VOD again, and we will get into, what is it, part 4 for the attempt 3. Here, let me check. No, I wouldn't pass out, Jim. Probably not, unless they really tried. But I mean, dude, I always said if I ever get the privilege of riding like second seat in like a fighter jet or something, I am very deliberately going to say, yeah, I don't really throw up in fighter jets. Like, yeah, I don't really get nauseous, and I don't really black out either. I'm going to say that. And the pilot's going to be like, well, let me fly my most masterful thing to make you throw up. And I'd be like, oh, no. Oh, no, that is unfortunate. Oh, no. Now we fly on the most righteous flight regime. Oh, crap. Yep, part 4. Okay. So, YouTube VOD's going to get jogged over, and there will be a momentary loss of signal here. I will be back in a second. I hope you enjoyed the Space and Rocket review. It was a short one today, but let's jump in. All right, be right back in a second.